So how are you coming, mindset, first Max, then Sage, coming into you going longer than you've gone before? Out here on the East Coast, you're both from the West. Where is your mind, and how are you thinking your race might unfold? Max?
I'm scared out of my mind.
Give Max and Sage a little advice. Aside from follow you.
Well, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be following Max and Sage through the early going. Some advice, I mean, you know, it's going to feel slow, I would imagine, to begin with. But, you know, that slow pace is going to feel, you know, super fast towards the end.
Dave, you going to get your flow going tomorrow? I think last year... I think last year your flow was going for about half the race.
Yeah.
So what's your plan for tomorrow?
Keep my flow going.
If you don't know Dave Mackey, he's got some pretty good flow. Ian, you kept your flow going all day last year. Tell us a little bit about this course and what your plan is for tomorrow.
It looks like the weather conditions are very similar to last year, so it'll be a little bit slippery, but I don't think it's going to be too muddy. But yeah, I like the fact that the course keeps changing, so you have a bit of road, then a bit of trail, and a bit of road, and you have to keep changing your pace the whole time, and not going too hard, just because it gets a bit easier for a while.
I ran last year, and 20 miles in, I thought I was going to die, because I'm from Florida, so, but, you know, and I was really intimidated, because, you know, everyone here is fast, and I'm a beginner. I've only been running ultras for like 2 years, but I just gave everything I had, and I finished, and I don't know how I finished 5th. Probably some people dropped, but I'm just happy to be here again, and be in the presence of people I admire, and I'm just happy, and I'm just gonna run tomorrow, and just what I do.
I think I will basically, as always, just run my event, you know, and run my race, and that's always running with a smile and always maintaining fun as the first and foremost factor, because that means I'll never fail.
This is the first ultra trail marathon for me, so I will very conservatively run.
You know, it's really about an opportunity for me to dream a God-sized dream and to swing for the fence. And, you know, I was surprised last year. I knew that I didn't have the speed to run with these guys, but I knew no one was going to be willing to hurt more than I was, and I was going to go forward. And I was surprised at just going forward, you know, what you can achieve. And I don't ever want to lose sight of the accomplishment that finishing an ultra marathon is, because we get caught up in speed and records and wins and losses. And I finished second a lot. I'm kind of a specialist in that, which sucks, but you know, it's still about running a race and finishing and you know, competing with these guys. It's a real opportunity. So I'm really excited, looking forward to it.
It's just amazing what your body can do when you work really hard and don't put limits on yourself, and that's what I really learned and want to keep doing and keep pushing the limits and seeing how far I can take my body.
So if you feel good, sometimes you've got to take the risk and go, well, this is kind of a little fast, but it feels good, so I'm going to go that fast.
I still cannot find the right balance. Either I'm eating too much, I'm not eating enough, I'm drinking too much, I'm not drinking enough, so I'm nauseous, you know, what is it? So I didn't know if this is just a kind of a general guideline. Like I said, I know it's different for everybody, but maybe just kind of how many calories you should consume in an hour, just a general guideline to not, you know, feel nauseous.
It's very individualistic. But I think the most important thing is to train like you're going to race. So whatever nutrition you're going to be using during the race, you should be training with as well. And that goes down to frequency, and it translates from hydration to calories and anything else you want to eat.
Staying away from fats is probably a good thing in general. I try to avoid them entirely, like race day, just because they're more, you know, difficult to digest and they'll sit in your stomach. Yeah, Dave and I have the same drink sponsor, so I'm not going to plug anything.